good news. We found some helpful suppliers of the product that we're trying to source, and you've been in contact with them.
Yeah.
We got their booth number.
We tried to find them. We just thought we could just walk around and find them yesterday.
No.
Boy, were we wrong.
No, we covered like 10% of the entire fair. There's each section, and each section is like the size of a normal e-commerce trade show that I'd go to. Well, there's like 16 sections for each part, and there's like 4 different parts of the fair. Yeah, today should be more helpful. Yesterday was just kind of getting a lay of the land. Today we're actually going to go see some suppliers and then kind of training it out to Hong Kong this afternoon. So we've really only got 2 hours to find some supplies that we can actually use. It's broken.
Dude, what have you found?
Money counter for all my notes.
Or your shekels, bro?
Nah, dude, shekels are coins. This is real stuff. I wish you would like one of these.
Yeah, I want one.
Were you saying they're actually quite hard to find in Australia? I don't know if this counts as a good one. Let's see if we can get this one to work. We got our $100 wad of cash. Shit. Oh shit. How do you fix it? Oh, so
Yeah, you gotta make it be perfect. That's gonna work.
wow. How much is this one?
This one is 45.
45 US dollar?
Yeah.
What's the MOQ?
50.
15. Can you ship to Australia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one's Australian?
And does this count Australian dollars?
Yeah.
So you just click that and then...
You can add your currency.
AUD?
Yeah.
Australian dollar?
Yeah.
They can do that for us.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. What else does it do? Does it have any special features?
Check your money by IR.
What's IR?
Right.
Like counterfeit? Yeah, counterfeit detection. So it counts counterfeit dollars as well. Mixed value, so you do multi-currency.
Can we see the best?
What's the best one? Is this the best? They got better.
We got the better one.
Let's go have a look at the better one. Is it that one? I think we're onto it. We're onto it. Whoa, wow. So that's the best one. Is that real money?
No, big one.
Hello. How much is this one?
Price about $650.
How fast does it go?
25
Kilometers an hour?
kilometers.
Okay. Have you ridden one?
No,
No. Ah. Do you sell to Australia?
not yet.
Not yet.
We just sell this product in Germany factory, Germany market,
All right. So just in Germany. So
European countries.
all right. So these are made in Germany or China.
Made in Germany.
Why are you selling them in China if they're in Germany?
Because some tax, if we sell whole bags to Germany, they will need us give more money to the customers.
Right. Okay. So it's a tax thing. So we can't buy this if we can't buy this to Australia.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe you can be our distributor.
Nah, he's got all the money. He's the big dog. He can be your distributor. I was trying to ask her. I said, "Do you ride the bikes?" And she's like, "What do you? What?" Anyway, I said, "I think I'm really funny," and she's like, "No one thinks I'm funny here."
I don't even think you're funny, bro.
Trying to get these interviews with suppliers, and they're actually like really okay with it. Surprisingly, I thought someone would be like, no camera, no stuffing. Everyone just kind of seems happy to talk on camera, and their English is very, very good. I'm actually surprised how professional all of the stands are. Like it feels like a proper Western trade show. It's way more impressive and way more organized than I thought it was going to be, which is cool. Just standard barcode scanner.
Yes, 1D and maybe
1D
barcode information.
What's the difference between these? Are they just do the same thing? Are they different models?
Wireless and wider and the scan range and the distance, speed
Okay.
and different.
Right. Okay. And do you guys sell to Australia?
Australia?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Do you have Australian customers?
Yes, of course.
Do you have many?
Maybe
Okay. What's the MOQ for like
no
this one?
MOQ. Put your company logo,
Yeah.
have MOQ.
Okay.
But no change is no.
So no minimum order. You can buy as many as you want.
Buy one is okay.
Okay.
Is okay.
And so for this one here, what's the unit price if we were to buy 10?
25.
25?
Yeah.
Okay. And do they connect to some sort of system, software?
No software.
Okay.
You can connect your own system.
Okay.
We don't have the software in our company.
All right, well, think about it. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. See here, we just found this mobile phone case printing machine. So essentially what it is you scan a QR code, you upload a photo, and you can get your own custom case printed out of this vending machine. I think putting something like this at like a Westfield or something, that'd be pretty cool. The problem is though, is that buying from here, the machine might be quite cheap. Shipping it to Australia is gonna be really complex, and you have absolutely no idea if the thing's gonna break or not. Warranty here doesn't really mean anything. They're not gonna take it back, they're not gonna fix it for you. So you're gonna have to buy, 10, 20, 30 at any one time. You gotta trust that the thing's actually gonna work, and you gotta trust that consumers are actually gonna want it. I think this is cool because it's a bit of a niche, but vending machines in general, I don't know, they're a hard business, but it's pretty cool though. I mean, it's the kind of crap that you just find. How much are these ones? This one?
This one shop we have a distributor already.
You have a distributor?
Yes.
So we can't buy these.
Yeah, sorry.
So you can only buy through a distributor.
This brand, they register actually in Australia.
Can we pay you more money than the distributor and then we get rights?
They have
Maybe.
registered their trademark in Australia. So you cannot sell it.
Is there another one we could sell that's similar?
If you want to sell it, then you need to have your own brand.
Yeah.
Or without this one.
Oh yeah, but we could still sell the product itself.
Yeah, you can.
We can rebrand it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I buy from you, will you put my brand on the
Yes.
on the camera? So how does it work? The camera? Can you show me?
This is a disposable camera.
Yeah.
Okay. So we preload 1 roll of film.
Yep.
Film inside is coder
And
made by coder.
How many film? So
27.
27. Okay. And so you have to replace each time you take a photo.
Within one-time use.
Okay.
Once it.
Yep.
Once the film.
Yep.
So after once it just shoot like this.
Okay. Yep.
So it's preloaded with 400 film, 27 exposures.
27. Okay.
Yes.
And how much per unit?
Depends on your order quantity.
What's your MOQ?
Minimum 3,000 pieces.
3,000. Okay. So for 3,000, how much?
885 for 3,000.
885. Say nearly $9 US.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it seems expensive. And that comes with the film and everything?
Yes.
Okay.
Film and battery.
Okay,
Order one
interesting.
battery, yeah.
Cool. All right, we'll think about it. It's kind of like the whole world has come together in one place at one time to go and source products for their local country. Yeah, we're trying to find a couple of suppliers that we want to talk to, but it's such a quest. Hence why this bag's important, and we got comfortable shoes, but I don't know, dude. This will be an interesting day.
110 horsepower, which are around 28,000 US dollars.
28,000 US.
Yeah.
And is there an MOQ? Can you just buy one, or do you have to buy multiple?
Actually, we are delivering in containers. If you only buy one, you will waste up the space.
So does it get assembled in Australia?
We just drive directly into the container
Oh, really?
to remove the tire and with a redo tire, and so I can drive directly.
Yeah. So to ship it, you just drive directly into a container, and then it just sits in there.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the production time for one of these?
30 days?
30 days?
Yes.
Okay.
35 maybe.
Yeah. Do you have any in stock at the moment, if we were to buy one?
No stock.
Okay.
We have, according to customers' requirement, and we make productions.
Can you put your own branding on it? Can we customize it?
It depends. Some parts you can customize, but it needs to change the resource. It will have some times.
Can I go have a look inside?
Of course.
Got myself a tractor. It's very nice. 28,000, is that the cheapest price?
It's the exhibition price. If
Okay.
you really want a tractor, you can come to our factory, then we can give you the best price.
Oh, where's your factory?
Shandong Province, Weifang City.
Okay, is that far from here?
3 hours by air.
Oh, okay. North?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Oh, very cool. Has anyone fallen out of this yet? Like,
Yeah.
have they?
For big horsepower, it's very high. Something like this one.
Yeah.
It's 220 horsepower.
Wow.
Yeah, and the biggest we are having for now is 500 horsepower.
500 horsepower.
Yeah.
Okay. Crazy. All right. Well, thank you for your help. We'll have a look around.
Okay.
What's the main purpose that a lot of your buyers use this for?
For tiny land.
Okay.
Yeah, for tiny land. you change the tire with blade, you can working. Also the driller with PTO, you can fixing the water pump, pesticide spray. You can contact the region accessory to region. Yeah.
And whereabouts is your biggest market for these?
Many export to Russia, Ukraine, India, and some East Europe. Yeah.
And how much will one of these cost?
So now it's around 870 like that.
870
Yeah, US dollar.
US dollar. 870
Yeah, but no, without the accessory.
without the accessories. So
Yeah.
one of these, 870. And is there an MOQ?
MQ, no. For our new customer, we can do something simple because this machine we have a lot of customer order, so we can produce 1 or 2 units more. It's okay for us.
Okay. What's the warranty?
Warranty at least 1 year.
1 year.
Yeah.
And what does the warranty cover? Engine?
Engine, and also the spring, all the connecting parts. Yeah.
Wow.
So what happens with the warranty if it breaks? Do you send it back to you, or how does that work?
Normally, we can send some free spare parts or send it to our dealers. Our dealer will solve some problems.
And do you have a dealer in Australia?
No, we don't have. We are looking for.
Oh, you're looking for one? Okay. Maybe he could be dealer.
I'll sell
Good,
this.
that's good. That's good.
Good. Done at the Canton Fair.
Canton Fair is over. Would you say it's a success?
Man, that's a huge success.
Huge success. Why is it huge success?
I think it just has opened up our eyes to how much opportunity and how many things there are to sell. To niche down to one area is actually hard.
Yeah, I agree. We kind of knew walking into this, it's not about the product, it's about the angle. To your point, there's a market for everything. Kind of questions I was trying to ask is, we had a friend of ours who's kind of done this before, so at least we learned that A, you want to ask the unit price, for example, and they'll give you some price, and then you'll ask for how many units that is. So for example, it might be $20, but if you buy 1,000, it'll be $15. So you try and figure out what that is. Then you ask what their MOQ is, which is minimum order quantity, and that might be, say, 1,000 sometimes, it might be 10,000. Some suppliers we found literally would just sell you one, but you just kind of buy them individually. It's a pain in the ass though when you want to ship it. You don't want to get one of something to, say, Australia. So you got to factor that in. Next is production time. I didn't really realize this, but some factories can pump stuff out within a week, whilst others might take 2 months to do the same thing. Now, if you're running a business, you can only ever sell what you have in stock if you're not drop shipping it. Some factories are telling us 2 months to produce stuff. And if it's 2 months, it's going to take another week to get to the port, another, say, 3 weeks to get to a place like Australia or the US. Then you got to get it to a 3PL or your own warehouse, which is another week. So we're talking like 3 months worth of capital that you've got to have and foresight into what stock's going to be needed to be able to sell. You're kind of limited to scale by how much you can buy, but you don't know how much you actually need because you haven't scaled the business.
Mate, one thing I found from this is I've got a deep love for tractors.
Tractors. Yeah, mate, want to buy a tractor?
Yeah, bro. Another thing that we also noticed was the countries buying a lot of this stuff. A lot of the Middle Eastern countries, Russia, a lot of countries looking to get around sanctions.
A lot of Western sanctioned countries are there.
Yeah, so there was a shipping agency that we saw that specialized in shipping products to Syria.
Yeah, and then there were a bunch of like Syrian people in the booth with their like Syrian headscarf. They actually looked really scary.
So, but these people need goods.
Yeah.
These people need everything, and they found a good niche where they can just sell straight to them.
Yeah.
Same with Russia as well. Like, we asked a lot about the tractors, and they said most of our supply is going to Russia at the moment.
Yeah.
Because they can't buy American tractors, they can't buy European tractors. So where do they go to? They go to China. It's probably not as good quality, it's probably not what they're used to, but that's just what they got to do.
You can buy everything from tractors to cars to, we're even looking at like, there's electrical home goods. So you could come and build an entire house based on stuff there. There's even zip ties that we're selling as well. But switchboards, smoke alarms, everything. So it's very easy to get overwhelmed. Like, we're sitting in the car here now for 5 minutes leaving, and we've just done a big circle around it. I don't even think we've kind of covered the whole area, to be very honest. But our next quest this afternoon is we're getting a train from Guangzhou to Hong Kong, which will take us about an hour and a half. I think we could maybe follow up on some of the suppliers Two of the ones we really wanted to see weren't actually here. Turns out that Canton Fair also has an online fair, and the online fair, of course, means they're not physically here. We didn't really see that. And we don't have time to go and see them in person, unfortunately. So, you know, that was whatever. You live and learn.
Yeah.
I like how in China, it always seems like you can kind of just, no one really cares about what you do because everyone's in their own like little world where they've got way more important problems than you like taking a photo of yourself or speaking to a camera or, you know, doing anything because they're like literally like, you know, fighting over here. It feels like you're in a battle arena. So yeah, it just kind of feels like you can just be more yourself and you just kind of like do your thing, which reminds me of America, but like China's just next level. So. Well, we finally made the train in Guangzhou. It's not actually here yet, but we believe it'll be here shortly. It's 7:30 and we're tired. We just want to get to Hong Kong and we secretly want to get out of China already. But yeah, it's been a great couple of days, but yeah, I'm just tired. We got business class as well on this train, so it'll be exciting to see if it's bougie business class or not. Let's see. Dude, we're in Hong Kong. We're gonna do some shopping today, gonna do some eating, gonna do some wining and dining, which is technically eating, and hopefully some work in between. But yeah, man, I was here 3 weeks ago, and surprisingly, nothing has changed. But I love Hong Kong. This is like one of my favorite cities in the world. But yeah, we're gonna get some coffee first, I think.
Who's the weak person with the single shot?
Yep, me.
Oh, okay.
We're here with Bloom Bros and the helper.
The helper. This is a slave. He's here for comedic value.
Bro, you fucking
pay
took us to
him
the wrong
for-
place. It's 15 minutes away. Let's get walking.
Oh, what?
Let's go.
Christ. I love Hong Kong. You look a bit rattled this morning. Fuck you. Aw, poor Will. He, yeah, I think we killed him. Yeah, big night last night. It's always good, like, kind of catching up with friends who live overseas and they show you all the spots and do all the thing. Yeah, so last night was, different. It was interesting. But anyway, we went to dinner, went to a cocktail bar, then went to some rooftop bar after that. And poor Will literally woke up this morning with a 1% Whoop recovery score. 1%. How many hours of sleep did you have, dude, last night? 3 hours and 47 minutes. You look like $1 million, bro. All right, made it to Hong Kong airport. We're a little bit worse for wear. So no, we're just gonna maybe get some food, hit the lounge, and then fly off to Bali, which should be fun. We've got a few friends there that we think are there, but if not, it'll just be us three. Probably work and gym, sleep. It should be fun, but we've got tons of work to do. We've got Facebook ads we need to launch, and we probably have an ad account now that works, which is great. We've found a ton of suppliers from the Canton Fair that we've got to build relationships with and kind of got to take the next step above and beyond just meeting them. You've got to speak to them, you've got to look at the product, you've got to understand whether the product unit price they gave you is actually legitimate, what was shipping going to be, yada, yada, yada. So we've got a lot of work we need to cover, and I don't think there's much better place that you could do that than Bali. Big difference between the first and business ones is business, they give you like this buffet spread and it's fine, but first you can actually sit down, they wait all the tables, you can order stuff a la carte. So it's like a proper restaurant experience. Now we've only got 30 minutes here, but if we had like 4 or 5 hours, there's a bar, there's, you know, unlimited food. So, you know, you have a really good time here, but yeah, it'd be good for 30 minutes and then we'll jump on the plane.